Greatest song of all time?
All time. Man, I wouldn't go that far. But... Welcome back to the second installment of Never Much Love. Now we're actually representing our cities correctly. Zetterberg.
The Zets.
The Zets. Zata.
The most overrated hockey player of all time.
If you ever disrespect him like that again,
That's a lie.
on God.
Zetterberg bangs.
Bangs. But
Butts.
already off on a tangent. Right off the rip. Never Much Love coming back at you. Episode 2. Pici.
Wolf.
Here we go.
You can follow me at What's Wolf with an E, and we'll have a account on Twitter here soon.
Yeah.
So do that
It'll
as well.
be called Never Much Love. As long as it's not taken.
It's definitely
We'll figure
taken.
it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It's taken like my second grade girlfriend. I hate you. Broke my heart.
By John. Okay, we've got a great topic today, followed by another installment of Letterman. The topic today, you want to let her fly?
Topic today will be, should college athletes be paid? And then we'll talk about compensation, what they should or shouldn't, how much,
Or how little?
blah, blah.
I think it's a pretty good debate whether or not they should get paid. We might have differing opinions on this, possibly. But if we just want to jump right into this, I'll just say yes or no. Yes, I think they should.
I think that, there should be some compensation. I mean, DeAndre Ayton got paid.
Yeah.
If you play for the U of A, you're already getting paid.
Yeah.
It's I think that there's bigger markets. Like, I think if you go D1, then there should be some kind of compensation.
Yeah.
Like, if you play for Alabama, you know how much money they bring in? Clemson, Alabama,
Michigan,
like,
Ohio
insane.
State, all these
Dumb.
D1 schools. And I don't mean under the table, which we already know.
There's some compensation. Like, there has to
At
be.
every big school,
Yeah.
D1 school, people are getting paid. And I bring up the example all the time, Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram's dad, mother, uncle, aunt,
Cousin, sister, his
stepsister, everybody went to Michigan State. Literally everybody in that family tree went to Michigan State, but this man wants to go to Alabama, and you're trying to tell me that they didn't pay him
Persuade
or
him and
persuade him.
There's something.
There's no way, just no way, that you can convince me otherwise that a person born and raised, I believe in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, but I know for a fact all of his family went to Michigan State. And I'm not even a Michigan State fan. I'm a U of M fan. It's just that's what I go to, because usually if your family goes there, you go there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's just like a legacy thing. Like, I don't know, if your dad went to University of Wisconsin,
You'd want to go there.
Yeah,
As
like-
a child.
and as an athlete, like if your
Yeah.
parent was a professional athlete,
Yeah.
that's
You
probably
definitely wanna go
You
there.
want to follow in the footsteps.
Exactly.
Like, that's kind of a to us at least.
But I think compensation-wise, I don't think they should be paid differently. For example, a quarterback should be paid X amount of dollars and a DB should be paid an X amount of dollars. My algorithm or thought would be, however much money the school brings in, that's how much a percent of a percent. Because
Split
you
across,
think
like
a stadium like the Big House in Michigan has, if I'm not mistaken, 100,000 seats, if not more.
And they're
selling at
packed.
$20 to $30 a ticket, maybe a little bit more. I haven't gone to a game in a very long time.
Not to mention concessions.
Yeah, concessions, and I'm talking
A lot of have a liquor
percent of
license
a
now.
percent
Yeah.
would be siphoned into a fund that would be split between, I believe there's a 93-man roster in college. I know it's not. I know it's bigger than an NFL roster.
I think
It's bigger than an
NFL
NFL
53.
roster. Yeah,
I think
NFL
it's like
53.
73.
It is bigger.
it's
I'm not
bigger.
sure exactly what it is.
Yeah, we should
but,
have looked at that. But.
Yeah, we just do things off the cusp. That's how we usually go.
Don't care.
But yeah, a percent of a percent needs to be siphoned back into the college or the college athletes, and then not to mention put their names on the back of jerseys. If Johnny Manziel goes out and sells 1 million, jerseys for Oklahoma,
Yep.
give him a share. That's where you can decipher whether, the linemen and the quarterback are going to have different shares. It would be in strictly merchandise.
Yeah, or even how competitive would it be if your first strings got paid a certain portion, even if it was a weekly thing? That way they have to stay out of trouble if they want to collect on what they're getting paid.
Yeah, you can't be suspended. You can't be on bad grades. It would have to be, the first string starters get paid, 1% of 1%. And
1% of what your school brings in.
Yeah.
And then the market for what school you want to go to and how much love your team gets is all going to be, there's all incentive now.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously you want to be a starter because you want to go to the NFL.
And then it would definitely, I think in the long run, it would sort of police itself, because then you wouldn't have people getting paid under the table.
Yeah.
You were not going to get a team that's going to be, giving back Heisman trophies like USC, or a team that can't recruit for 5 years, University of Michigan. You're not going to have things like that because you're not going to have people getting paid under the table. Yeah. I think it sort of polices itself at that point. But
there's just so much that should be done. And then with the NCAA having a problem with it.
Yeah, that to me is just a monopoly. Like the NCAA, you make millions, tens and hundreds of millions of dollars, not to mention the bowl games. Those alone are just money grabs. I don't even like bowl games. Yeah. I think they're just ridiculous.
Well, if you're not outside of the
playoffs.
The college playoffs was great. I think that was great that they did.
And again, going off on a tangent, it needs to be expanded for sure. At least
8 teams.
8.
Exactly. Yeah. If it's 8 teams, that gives it way more possibility, and then you don't have these people like, oh, they shouldn't have got in, this and that.
You don't have a champion, an SEC, or excuse me, not an SEC, but a BCS team that won their division being snubbed.
Yeah,
you don't have that.
It's not fair.
The Big Five get in automatically.
Yeah.
Then it's either a poll like they do now, or they'd have to figure out something for the 3.
Yep.
Because these teams getting snubbed that won their conference. That's not okay with me.
Yeah, or even, I mean, just like the NFL, you could have your set games, you could have a bye week, and you can have your wild card round.
Yep.
It would work out perfectly.
I think it would work out great.
The NFL's perfected it. I had zero problem with the NFL playoffs.
Yep, zero.
Outside of missed kicks.
Yeah.
But I don't think that, there should be a better formula. They changed it and they made it better.
They did make it better, but then at the same time, people are getting snubbed. And being a Michigan boy, I hate Ohio State. But when they won the division or won their conference and didn't make it, and Penn State did, furious. Mm-hmm. That is unacceptable. They won the Big Ten. That is a Power 5 conference. You are in the playoffs.
Yep.
That's just unacceptable. And then again, and same thing. If you're in, maybe they would have to delegate that money that people bring in based on their conference. Yeah. Or whatever the situation is. But I think college athletes need to be paid.
There's just no reason not to. And you're not... So right now, the NCAA is upset about people getting paid when, it brings no money out of their pocket.
It'd be pennies on the dollar to them.
Well, but they're not paying... They're mad about it right now, and they're not paying anything.
Yeah, they're mad now, and they're not paying anything.
Yeah,
how mad are they going to be when they do pay? I mean, if they ever pay it, which I think they should.
If people are performing at this high of level that people love college football, I love some college football.
Yeah.
I'll take an NFL game any day of the week.
Any day.
Yeah. But
that's how I am as well.
Yeah, but it's this high level. It has this many ratings. I think I saw for top 10 most watched television programs for this year so far. The top 10. Oddly enough, there's been there was 7 weeks of football this year.
Yeah.
So because of January, 7 weeks with the playoffs. I think it was only the playoffs that have been in this year because January started playoffs.
Exactly.
So out of the top 10, all the playoff games were in it.
Yeah, of course.
Over any baseball game that's been on so far, any NBA game, finals, and then the Clemson-Bama game was number 7. That was the only one that pushed out an NFL game.
Yeah.
So that's
people love college football. Yeah. Some people like college football more than they like NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't go to games because, I want to watch them play Appalachian State or Toledo. They want to go to have a good time. They're going to see these athletes. They're not going just because, oh, I got to represent U of M or I got to represent.
And you pay $10 for a ticket.
Yeah,
like
you're going to have a good time. You're going to support the athletes.
Yeah, or your alma mater if you went there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wish they'd get paid or compensated. I think, as I said before, it would police a lot of these teams that are giving people compensation because it happens. If you don't think it happens, you're wrong.
I mean, that's definitely... But on the other side of it, so here is my only valid argument that I could give you on why they shouldn't.
Yeah, let's go opposite.
Devil's advocate here. Yeah. If you are that young, so I know that when I was 18 years old, 19 years old, imagine if you had like stupid amounts of money. I would be doing very, very ignorant stuff.
Yeah, but that's why I would say it's not 1%. Because imagine U of M, I'd have to say their football program brings in tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And then even divided by, let's say, 70. That's still a lot of money. I'm talking 0.01001, like a percent of a percent.
Yeah.
Just enough so they can have a little fun. Yeah, a little fun. Nothing crazy. They're not going out and buying Porsches or Lambos.
Like enough for a college student
To live.
To live.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's... That, I mean, I think that's kind of where it originated. That's why these things were happening, because you can't be a full-time athlete, full-time student, and have a full-time job.
No, there's no way. I was a college athlete before.
Yeah, no way.
No way.
You can't separate
not a full-time job. You'd have to have. You can have a part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe on campus.
But if you're,
and a lot of these big schools do.
If you have practice every night, though.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't that high.
Right,
I wasn't
where it's
like
D1,
you know, but. There's no way you can balance good grades, full-time job,
no, sports,
including games, travel, and practice. There's just no way.
No.
But yeah, going on I would agree with that. If you're gonna play the devil's advocate, you can't just give an 18-year-old
$20,000.
Yeah, like that would be gone in a instant, in an absolute instant.
Buy a car, put a down payment on a car, get themselves in debt.
Yep,
financial
instantly.
Problems.
Hey, that sounds like the military.
Yeah.
Hey, you want a car? You want a 29% interest rate on a Camaro?
We got you.
Sign me up.
Yeah, we got you. It's
I
crazy.
didn't do that, but I watch a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was 18. I had a credit card with like a $2,000 limit, maxed, day one.
Everybody that I talked to...
Maybe not day one.
It
was maxed quickly, though.
I think I'm the only person that, when I was that young, had that terrible credit still somehow.
Yeah.
I know how. I'm just not going to go down that route.
We don't know.
Yeah, we know how that ends. But I think, like, I talked to, I would say, 90% of my friends in our group and stuff, or...
it's just now.
They had a credit card when they were 18, maxed it out, didn't know that they had to pay it back, like stuff like that. It's just crazy.
And that can just get me into a whole nother rant about our education system, about just not teaching you how to be an adult.
Yeah.
That'll be our third podcast.
I got my master's.
Called Please Teach Me How to Be an Adult. I'm 29 years old. Still have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I think they need to be paid. I think...
compensation in the league, like some sort of compensation.
Yeah, not only that, you're bringing in TV ratings too. There's so many different deals that colleges get because of it.
So there's the full ride scholarship,
and we're only talking about football at this point. We're not even talking about baseball, basketball, soccer, hockey. You know, hockey in the Midwest and the North. That's a very big thing. The Frozen Four. That's a really cool thing to be a part of. Yep. If you've never been a part of it. It's really something else. I loved going to Detroit for the Frozen Four. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Really
something else, but, I think that might be a good segue into our most favorite skit that we do, which is
the Letterman.
So
this is in tribute to David Letterman, of course, the GOAT.
Yep, the legend.
The legend, the myth,
the crank,
the shank. No, and then Letterman for athletes. You get your Letterman.
Because we got to represent athletes everywhere.
Yeah, so we'll let...
no matter what school you went to, Ohio State, whatever.
Zach will start one off, and then going forward, when we have more of these out, we're going to ask our viewers and
just chime in.
Listeners.
Send us Send us, questions. We'll give you shout outs on
Just add us on
the
Twitter.
air. Yeah, we're going to, obviously we talked about it in the beginning of the show. We're going to make Twitter. Just send us some stuff. Well, we'd be more than happy to, have you guys participate. If you're willing to come on air sometimes, we would be more than happy to have people. We love other opinions. I love roasting people, and you better believe if you're coming on, I'm going to roast you. It doesn't matter.
If we agree with you,
I'll still roast you.
Yeah, you'll still never much love.
Stop thinking about my mind.
Get
out of my mind.
I'm in your mind.
Okay, this is going to be a good one because I guarantee we will both be homers. For sure. No doubt in my mind. I'll put my next paycheck on it. Best running back of all time. And then the top 3.
Walter Payton. I mean, that's
Barry Sanders.
yeah.
Knew it. Just knew it. So top 3 for you, Brandon.
Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, this one's kind of hard for me because there's so many after that.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually like somebody who I think doesn't get enough love. I was like a huge LT fan. LaDainian Thomas.
Yeah.
So like he would honestly be in my
Really?
in my top 3.
Okay.
I was a huge LT fan.
Okay.
I think that kind of like hybrid running back, like
Yeah.
a lot of that was based around.
Yeah.
that
So
dude.
mine would be pretty similar. Barry Sanders 1. Walter Payton 2. OJ Simpson. No, I'm kidding. He's really good at other things.
Yeah.
Murdering people and getting away with it. I don't know. It's so hard to go past, 2 or 3, because I those are set for me.
Yeah.
You'll never change my mind on Barry or Walter. But, Emmitt Smith is in the conversation.
Dude, see, I
would not
despise
put him
Emmitt Smith.
in the 3. I
Yeah.
would not put him in the 3. No way.
you got to give him his respect for the yards,
the
but
fridge,
the fridge is
The
in front of
fridge.
Emmitt Smith.
yeah. Emmitt Smith ran behind the greatest O-line, arguably of all time.
That was legitimate.
And he played for 74 years.
Yeah.
The last 5
Broke it
years
on the Cardinals,
Yeah,
right?
the last
Exactly, yeah.
5 years of his career, he averaged like 2.5, and I'm just making numbers up at this point. It was not impressive. He was playing for the Cardinals. Like, come on, not doing anything. I'd love to. I don't think. When anybody says, if anybody ever says he's the greatest of all time because he has the record, it's a Dallas Cowboy fan, and we know how we feel about them. Dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that I might have a lot of shade towards Emmitt Smith because of the fan base. I think the the general population of the Dallas Cowboy fan base is garbage.
Yep.
Like
Half the time they're not even there.
really
They're
bad.
bandwagons.
Yep.
And when I lost all respect was
Seasonal fans.
this man, the defensive coordinator, I believe it was Rob Ryan, Rex's brother,
Yeah.
said Calvin Johnson would not be a top 3 receiver on their team that year. You want to know what Calvin Johnson did to that team that year? Broke the all-time record for yards in regulation. He dropped 326 yards in one game
And this
and
was-
single-handedly beat the Dallas Cowboys. I watched Stafford throw the ball with his eyes closed, because I always talk about this. Threw the ball with his eyes closed, triple coverage. Calvin, just get it. Go get it.
Yeah.
You're Megatron. Go get it. And guess what? He got it. 326 yards.
Your fucking place, trash.
For real.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, this was about running backs, but here we are. Oh. That was a good one.
when I say Zaza, you say
Pachula. That was for our buddy Calf. He really loves Zaza Pachula.
Greatest name of all time.
Okay, here we go. Favorite athlete from your city, and then worldwide. Any sport, doesn't matter. What are you going?
I'm gonna go favorite athlete from my city. I'm like ever in my city, I'd go
Yeah.
Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Just like he's from Chicago,
Hometown boy, I get that.
right? And then I grew up with Derrick Rose. Like Walter Payton, I can sit here and tell you how great he was all day.
Never
I
watched
was
him
born in
play.
'91.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never watched
So
him
like,
play.
obviously younger crowd. Walter Payton, I've watched all the film in the world you could possibly watch on him. He's just outstanding. There's no arguing that. But for me, growing up, my favorite athlete from Chicago, playing for a Chicago team,
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Just insane.
That makes a lot of
I love
sense.
that.
I really like that.
The heart too.
Mine, Mr. Henrik Zetterberg.
Henrik Lettisberg.
The
Iceberg lettuce.
captain, my captain, Henrik Zetterberg. Just, even when they weren't good, which is recently, he sat in front of the media, answered every question, never once snapped at a reporter,
Yeah.
never once disrespected anybody. The man is just something else. That's exactly what you want a captain to be. You want him to be professional at all times, and that man was professional at all times. Not to mention clutch. I can still remember the Conn Smythe shift like it was yesterday. And then let's go worldwide.
Worldwide choppers. Talking about Tech 9?
Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull.
don't
Mine-
ever.
Mine is going to be Usain Boltron.
Ooh. A deep dive.
You know how much love I have for speed.
Yeah.
I love speed.
That's
Usain
actually
Bolt,
fast. If you're trying to get roasted in a 40-yard dash,
Race me.
Yeah.
You'll get roasted.
we don't like to compliment each other often.
No,
But,
I hate him.
Yeah. We just
He's too tall for his own good.
it's a hate
yeah,
relationship.
it's a hate. But yeah, Usain Bolt. He's the fastest man alive. There's one person in the entire world that can say that, and that's that man, Usain
Yeah.
Bolt.
There's one person who almost outran him, and that was a cheetah.
Yeah, and he still lost.
Yeah. Favorite athlete, February. Ooh,
Coming back at
It's
ya.
getting close. Back at you.
Who's yours? Don't you dare say
absolutely
LeBron
not.
James.
I hate LeBron James.
I'll throw your phone into the ocean from here, the Atlantic
I'll
Ocean.
yeet your phone.
I'll yeet your phone.
You trying to get yeeted?
Yep.
My favorite athlete of all time.
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. I'll go with Michael Jordan.
Okay. But that's okay.
But
Oh,
I
great.
guess
Okay,
Chicago.
that's fine. Yeah, you played yourself.
Yeah.
We'll just get to the next one.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Making us look dumb. Yep. Thank you, DJ Khaled.
Who will be snubbed from this year's NFL Top 100 and why? That was a good one, Ian.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Mine are going backwards. Yours always goes forwards.
But then when they don't, they just hit random stuff.
Right in the front.
Yeah, it's not good.
Mine, I think Darius Big Play Slay, because he plays for the Lions, and that's it. There's no other reason.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That dude makes plays.
If your nickname is Big Play, you make plays.
We've had this talk about like best DBs.
We have this a lot because the NFC North has a lot of good DBs.
Yeah,
Not
like,
from Green Bay. They suck.
Yeah, terrible defense.
Yeah. But the other three have really good DBs.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Madden 20 rated Richard Sherman above Big Play Slay. Richard Sherman still plays?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, that.
What did he do in San Francisco besides literally nothing?
Besides literally tear his Achilles.
Yeah, nothing. Whatever.
Yeah.
There's another thing. I might put EA in the top 5 things of what I hate most in this world.
Number 1,
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
2.
EA, I'm not even going to go through it.
Yeah.
It'll just start an uproar. But EA's up there.
Fucking place. Trash.
Oh, yeah, it's up there. Wait, is it your turn? Or my turn? It's
I
my
think
turn.
what?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Was firing Coach Q a good or bad move? I'm going to let you take the floor.
I can't.
Now that he has time to reflect,
Yeah.
this boy was heated.
Oh, I was so mad.
Heated
I just don't.
when I got that notification.
Yeah,
Heated.
like you win 3 cups in 5 years at the time.
6.
Yeah, math wise,
Yeah.
6. Yeah, 6. All right, so you win 3.
You got to
3
keep
cups
these
in
boys in check.
6.
These Chicago fans are just something else.
Delusional. You win 3 cups in 6 years. That's more than some whole franchises can say.
And you don't even give them the decency to play the year out. And you
Yeah.
still miss the playoffs.
And
That was just disrespect on disrespect.
it was bad. It was just, and you bring in a guy, and it's not like we were like winning more games after that. It was still just a trot till you die.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of line changes. He's getting older, but that age doesn't really seem to affect coaches.
No.
But he also had two really, really bad seasons back to back, which I can cut him some slack. He won you 3 cups. Relax.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if I've been more mad about other things. But
Personally.
yeah, I just thought the disrespect aspect of it,
Yeah.
to not let him finish out the
Yeah,
season.
that's the only thing that I would go for. I still
trash.
think it's a bad move because now not only did you fire Coach Q,
You'll play against him now.
you're going to play against him.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to... You brought back Andrew Shaw, which guess who coached that man? Coach Q.
Yeah, he probably liked to play for Coach Q.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Andrew Shaw signing, though.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
You brought back multiple players from the Stanley Cup years recently.
Yep.
And now they don't even know who the coach is. I don't even know who the coach is.
For who?
The Hawks. Don't
It was-
care. It doesn't even matter. It's not Coach Q.
At this moment, he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's-
messed up, I think.
Yeah, not good.
Ooh, God,
Dude,
dang it, every time.
Damn. Back at it again.
Yep. Go for it. Let her fly.
Oh, I love this one.
Yep. That's a good one.
For athletes in general, what would you be more happy with? Them legalizing steroids, just let them beat the hell out of each other.
Yep. Blitz. NFL Blitz. That's what it would be
Dude,
like.
just slamming people
Just
after
beat the
play.
brakes out of each other.
That was a great game. Or marijuana, the devil's lettuce.
Ricky Williams would love that.
Dude, Ricky Williams would be on a roster right now.
Ricky Williams chose weed over millions of dollars.
Yeah.
This man, I've never seen a better interview in my life. Ricky,
Dude, oh my goodness.
would you rather smoke weed or play in the NFL? I'd rather smoke weed.
Be gone!
Okay. He'd rather smoke weed than play it in the NFL.
Dude, it's
You know how small of the population gets to play in the NFL, and this man's just like, whatever. But yeah, I would say marijuana. I don't want to see people that aren't that good be better at what they do.
I feel that.
But marijuana, I mean, what does marijuana do? Let them smoke up. 420 blaze it.
Blaze up.
Yeah. Just let them do their thing. As long as they're not playing high, who cares?
That's true. But who knows if they would be or not?
I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't help them. But
No, I don't think any athlete would other than Ricky Williams, would willingly be in the
Gone.
stratosphere.
yeah, while taking
Well,
NFL snaps.
yeah, I
that's
don't
how
think,
you.
yeah.
That's how you die.
Let them do their own thing. I mean, Odell Beckham's doing coke.
Yeah. Ripper Magoos.
Yeah. What's his name from the Washington Capitals? Kuznetsov doing coke. Evgeny Kuznetsov, allegedly. I don't want to,
Don't throw dirt on.
I
his
don't
name.
need a lawsuit against me. You're going to get nothing. Trust me. I don't even own a car. On God. On Tom Cruise, really.
And that's on me, kid.
But yeah, it's got to be marijuana.
Yeah, I think there's even like studies right now where the NFL is trying to, for pain management,
Yeah.
legalize marijuana.
And yeah,
so-
I mean, the benefits are just, every time, just money.
dude, I've been on it
On
tonight.
one.
On like our softball
Oh,
team.
and this is a great segue into this one. We randomized the questions. This is great. Should an athlete who doped be considered for the Hall of Fame
That worked
in
out very
any
well.
sport? There's only one answer for me. No.
No?
No. I don't think you can be
Ooh.
considered the GOAT. I don't think you could be considered for the Hall of Fame. And by doped, I don't mean like marijuana. I mean,
Yeah.
you took steroids, Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, don't want to say a name that I'm not positive doped.
Sammy Sosa.
He did? Okay. You should not be considered for the Hall of Fame.
Ma'am, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
You were taking things that made you better, and there are people out there doing it 100% legal.
Big Papi Ortiz.
Working out for hours. And then same thing with the GOAT conversation. And the only thing that I can go for right now, or actually make a example, would be people think John Jones in the MMA is the GOAT. Under no circumstance would I ever put John Jones in that conversation. He has doped multiple times. He's been caught. And Dana White and the UFC have just brushed it under the rug like it's nothing.
Yeah, they just keep
It's
letting
insane.
him back in.
It's absolutely insane. You have people out there. My GOAT is GSP, George St. Pierre. You will never change my mind that John Bones Jones is better than GSP under any circumstance of the law, not even if there's a fire.
My favorite fighter was always Uriah Faber, and I watched that man get his ass beat multiple times, so I'm a little...
Yeah.
He drew me into the UFC, and then just once I started...
I love
really into
MMA.
it-
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I really don't like the promotion of it, like Conor McGregor and Khabib, like that. I think that's a little bit too WWE-ish, if you will.
Not a Khabib guy.
Yeah. Like, or Floyd Mayweather and Conor just blasting each other. I think a sport should be respected.
Yeah.
Especially one of martial arts where a lot of it did come from like culture.
Yeah, like you can't do certain things.
Just don't go after someone's family or things like that. That's just
disgusting.
Rude.
Yeah.
And I love being rude, but there's a time and place.
Yeah.
I love roasting people, but there's a time and place.
Yeah. There's only one person that it's acceptable to go after their family, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
100% agree.
Yeah, and he doesn't care.
Facts.
He doesn't
even care about his family. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
Anyways,
There you go. Next.
I think it's you.
No, it's me. I just threw it.
Oh, that's
Terrible
right.
throw.
Dude.
It was awful. I'm so bad at this.
Who is worse, you with these throws right now, or our defense in softball tonight?
Oh, God. Don't even get me started. I'm heated. Our team. I'm a pretty good athlete. I mean, I don't even like to toot my own horn. I'm pretty athletic, but our team is bad. Like Michael Jackson bad.
Oh, yeah. Michael Jackson,
Bad.
Thriller,
Yep.
One Glove, not OJ, bad.
Corey Crawford, glove anywhere. Bad.
Bad, yeah. High, mid,
Bad.
low.
Yep. Bad.
Terrible.
But
Just
again, we're on
awful.
rants here.
Um,
We need a mediator.
yeah.
If any of our Twitter sphere, when it is made, I know we're speaking hypothetically. If any of you want to be our mediator, that would be fantastic. Yeah. We need a leash.
It might counsel.
Like we need a shot collar. Mm-hmm. That'd be dope. I don't know about the legalities behind that, but
yeah, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
That might look bad.
We'll figure it out.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm down. Would you rather have a QB like Falcons Mike Vick? So back in the day before.
So good Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Pre-dog Mike Vick. During dog
I
Mike
don't
Vick.
kill dogs Mike Vick.
Yet.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Mike Vick's career and those dogs.
Yikes.
And
Someone's going to sue us.
or Tom Brady.
We're going to get sued.
Oh yeah. This only last so long.
If any of our Twitter people are a lawyer, let us know.
Yeah,
please.
we will need a legal
We
counsel.
need an entire legal counsel.
A
Better
team.
than the Jedi
A
council.
flock of them. A Joe Flacco of them.
Yep.
So
Mike Vick or who?
Yeah, Falcons Mike Vick, so prime time.
Yep.
Or Tom Brady the last 5 to 7
Money.
forever years.
So I think this goes back to the timeless debate: flash or just money.
Great, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Same Tom Brady.
you're scrambling or your pocket presence.
Pocket presence, or do you want the speed? Do you want the dude that's just not gonna get sacked?
I think now, like Mike Vick was ahead of his time. Like if Mike Vick was in the NFL now,
Yeah, I think he
good
would be
Lord,
so much better than Cam
dude!
Newton.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
yeah.
He'd be Cam Newton, and like Ultron Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Just throwing bullets. I've never seen a quarterback throw harder than Mike Vick, and I've watched Brett Favre play.
Brett Favre threw the ball very hard.
This man, I've seen a spiral for 50 straight yards, not dip.
Yeah.
For
Let me
not
give
even
you
a centimeter.
A comprehensive list of people who threw the ball harder than Mike Vick.
Nobody.
Randy Johnson.
Well,
Nobody.
yeah, Randy Johnson. He threw the ball hard.
That's about it. And that's a baseball.
Flock of pigeons.
He did kill him. That
It's
man
Tom, I'd have to
never-
take Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah. I don't care about the flash. I want results.
Yeah.
I'll say it 1,000 times. Winning. Winning is everything. It's not even everything. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you don't agree that Tom Brady is the GOAT,
And we are always
going
going
to
to
hate this show.
We're always going to have this conversation. Winning is everything.
Yeah. What have you done?
And it's always, what have you done for me lately? I don't care what you did 15 years ago or 8 years ago when the Packers won the Super Bowl. You know how long 8 years ago is? We've had 2 presidents since then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 1 and 2, during and then past. You get what I'm saying.
I got
What
you.
I'm saying.
I would go. Dude, I love
And I like I like Mike Vick.
Mike Vick. The flashiness, like
fun to
watching
watch.
that, was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
fun to watch.
as a fan, that's so exciting to be like.
As an organization, you like
You
that.
need
But you also like
Yeah.
wins
right.
and Super Bowls. And Tom Brady he literally throws Super Bowl rings to his wide receivers. He puts it on the ball. Maybe that's how they're deflated. He spiked them in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
there it
rings.
is.
Boom.
Court case closed.
Problem solved. NFL. You
I'm the
need
lawyer
help?
now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the bar.
Look at me.
Look at me now. I'm the
the
lawyer. Classic. Here we go. What do you do in the summer when no good sports are on TV? Because I'm about to rustle some feathers.
Yeah.
Rustle some
Yeah.
feathers. I don't
Ru-
even know how to speak.
ru-
I can barely read half the time.
Ruffle.
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 God, not Russell. That's a name.
Ruffle.
Jesus.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, some feathers. Baseball is the most boring sport I've ever watched in my life. I can't watch it. I barely like going to the game.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
You're not wrong.
It's boring. But okay, here we go. Other than if the World Cup is happening, the real World Cup, nothing. The meme where the dude's just sitting on the bench? That's me. And then I post probably once a week, is it October yet? Because the only thing that matters is opening day of the NHL.
Yeah.
I mean, before that, football starts, which is cool. College football starts. NFL starts. It's cool. But no, I can't wait for that. Is it October yet? I can't wait for NHL hockey. It's so fun.
Yeah. There's just not a
Here we go.
better
Come at you that
sport.
different way.
Backwards.
Trash.
Yeah, there's just not a better sport than the NFL during off season. It's hard. I know that you probably hockey won. NFL
Hockey
too?
won for
Okay.
sure. Hockey won. NFL 2 when the World Cup is off. If the World Cup is on, World Cup is 2.
Yeah,
That makes sense. If you guys are following at home,
I just watched.
this roller coaster that I call my life, that I have no idea what's happening.
I just
There we go.
cried at Cody Parkey kick videos and
Yeah, I sit in my room
watch
watching Megatron
hype
and
videos.
Barry Sanders
Yeah.
highlights.
Getting myself hyped up to be let down is what I do in
Yeah.
off season. Talk a bunch of trash, and it only works out sometimes.
Yep.
This is a good one for everybody.
Yeah.
Can you separate which Williams sister is who?
Yes, I can do that because Serena is thick. Capital TH, thick.
The wagon.
Yep.
Wells
The
Fargo wagon.
Wagon. She's got a wagon.
Olsen twins?
No, under no circumstance.
I have no
They're
idea.
both. They might be sorcerers. They might be witches.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
I can't tell the difference.
Nope. That.
Yeah, no way. There's no way.
Can you name even there's Serena
older
Williams
one?
and
Oh,
Venus?
yeah, Venus and Serena.
Venus and
Yeah.
Wow, that was rough.
Disrespect.
Dude, I don't know.
You better throw that away before she sues us. You hit the. What are you doing? When did you become a legit fan? Like, fanatic.
Balls to the walls.
Yep,
I'm gonna
fanatic.
break stuff if they lose.
Yeah. I don't really get that bad anymore. I did get that bad. I would say in the height of like 2009 to like 13 for the Wings,
Yeah.
because they were very, very good still and just couldn't close it out for some reason. I try not to think about that.
Yeah.
But I'd say, I mean, even growing up in the 90s, you know, when the Wings won the cup for the first time in like 42 years, that was a huge deal.
Yeah.
But I wasn't you can't be a legit fan at 6. There's no way. You can't comprehend all that.
That's true. Yeah, you
I'd
don't know
say
how big it is.
Even in 02 when they won, I was 12. It's still hard to like really, really like a player, know stats, know where they're from, watch the draft. I'd have to say like I was probably 16 or 17.
When you really
Really got into hockey. It was hard to get into football because the Lions have just... I don't want to go there. I'm going to cry. The Wings were just dominant. I mean, the Wings were dominant for 26 years. Just the most winning franchise in a span that big. Yeah, I'd say like 16 or 17, and then they won in 18. I was well established by then.
Yeah.
Or 2006, 7, 8. That's how old I was.
It would be... I was born into it just for my...
Only did one.
My family being from Chicago, Downers Grove. I think I was kind of... I just... Like, since forever, was in a Bears shirt.
Yeah.
Blackhawks shirt.
Yeah, like, I'm the easiest person to buy anything for. Yeah. Birthday or Christmas. My parents, it's the same thing every year. Wing stuff.
I'd say, like...
That's it.
Yeah.
You can send me Wings socks.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
You can send me socks in general.
Yeah, growing up, like, people hated socks. Y'all are wild. We are such dumb children.
Yeah.
I love socks.
Socks
every time I go to Puma store, socks. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, why not?
Your turn. This is gonna create a ripple in the world of everywhere.
Game of Thrones or The Office, one has to go. So, like, where you can't watch it for the rest of your life.
That was a good one.
Is there? Yeah, solid.
Wow. You're breaking me, like, a piece of me off. And if you're one of those 1%ers that I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones, you are a moron. You are dumb. Mm-hmm. Your terrible life decision should not be something you're bragging about. It is arguably one of the greatest shows of all time, minus the last season.
Last season.
It's still good. We as fans of Game of Thrones, you were given treats
Spoiled,
every Sundays. Yeah. I have a shirt that says Sundays are for Westeros. Okay, but I have to go I have to go The Office.
Like, you would pick The Office.
I would pick The Office,
if you couldn't
just because of the rewatchability.
That's very true.
I can watch The Office from episode 1 to the last episode.
I've done it like
over and over
times.
again. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah,
that's what
it's
I put
insane.
on. Like, I'm one of those people who has to have the TV on to go to sleep.
Yep,
I put on
me
The
too.
Office every single
all
day.
the time.
Yep.
But it's very hard for me to rewatch Game of Thrones. Although it is amazing, it is very hard to rewatch.
Once you know what happens,
yeah.
I think that's like a male thing too, for the most part. Like, once you watch something, you don't want to rewatch it.
Yeah,
I know a lot of females that are like, I want to rewatch this.
Yeah,
like
especially like serious dramas. I want to laugh. I've got 3 heavy rotations: The Office, New Girl, Parks and Rec.
And it used to be what's the other one?
Workaholics.
That was
4. I wouldn't put that in the top 3.
It kind of died off. It's not
a heavy rotation, and they're only comedies. I want to laugh, and I'll laugh at anything. I'll laugh at literally anything. So, my turn.
Prove that.
So this is a question strictly for Brandon. What is your favorite Hawks memory? The Blackhawks memory.
Shaw headbutt goal in OT that didn't count, but we still won the game later on. But that Shaw headbutt goal was insane. I lost my damn mind. I was in a Buffalo Wild Wings with like 30 Blackhawks
getting
fans.
ready to fight anybody.
About
in the bar.
Jaw anybody. And Shaw headbutt a goal in, and I was like,
and you know instantly it doesn't count.
Yeah,
like you just know.
We were like,
we know the
it's
rules.
not gonna count,
but it's still.
But then the momentum shifter
that you have to have,
and we won
to headbutt a puck into the
right
goal.
after. It didn't really die down that much. I'd say that was Here is, what should a beer cost at a game?
Definitely not $14 for a tall boy.
Dude, I think that I paid, like, when we went to the Rattlers game the other day, I think it was like $18 a beer.
Yeah, no way.
For like one of the
There's just no way.
The 32-ounce tall boys. Y'all wild.
Beer is so cheap.
Or 24-ounce, sorry.
Just so cheap. You're already making just dumb money as a sports organization, unless you're like the Coyotes.
Yeah, why do you do this to me?
Yeah. Why do you disrespect us like that?
Yeah.
But we're dumb, and we still buy it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
It's you. Come on.
No, mine was the beer one.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Can't. Mom.
Can't take him
I'm
anywhere.
retarded again.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
I'm a little bit retarded. This should be a good one. Thoughts on pass interference replay.
Thoughts?
Thoughts.
THOTS.
Yep.
THOUG.
On pass interference replay. This just recently passed. Thank you, Rams and Saints. You've really just screwed the pooch on this one.
Revolutionized.
Just revolutionized an already 3-hour-long game.
I've decided that I want to die.
Yeah, it's going to make the game so slow. And it's such a subjective call.
It's got to be bang bang and just let it happen.
Yeah,
Like,
because
it just has to play out.
everybody knows, and I'm fully behind this, the last 2 minutes of the game, if you don't murder somebody, it should not be a penalty. You let the
Let 'em
men play.
Yep.
Albeit,
Given
that penalty, that should have been called.
That was pass interference.
It was pass interference.
Yeah. Still don't care.
It still wasn't called,
But
and I'd be very mad. But with that being said,
would I bring it to a committee?
you had Drew Brees in overtime. You didn't score. You didn't score. That's on you.
That's between you and God.
You lost the game.
Yeah.
Just that's it.
Yep.
And no, I don't want it. Don't need it. Should never have it. I got it
Not
in the
ever.
fridge.
That was good.
Body up.
Body on that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite Lions memory?
I'd have to say when Calvin broke Jerry Rice's record for single season receiving yards. It was against the Atlanta Falcons at home. It was just one of those moments that you're lucky to be alive for, you know?
You get to watch it.
You get to watch it. Although I wasn't at the game, I watched it live. And it's just one of those things that you really, and Calvin's such a good dude.
Could
He
you break-
wasn't,
Can you break down the play?
oh yeah, I could.
That in depth?
Yeah. Calvin's lined up on the right. Easy slant route. I think he went for like 20 yards. You know what? I'm going to cry now. You're getting me in my feels. But no, yeah, I can break down that play. I'm pretty positive he was lined up on the right, slant left, went for 20 yards, broke the record.
You gotta love it.
And that was the game. That was week 16. That wasn't even the last game of the year. Because the last game of the year was the Bears. He almost got to 2,000.
Barely.
Yeah,
That's a guy that never bothered me. Kelvin
No.
Johnson.
How do you hate a guy?
Don't
That's like
care,
hating
yeah.
Pavel Datsuk. How do you hate Pavel Datsuk?
Yeah. Good
You
guy.
don't. You just don't.
Great
They're so
athlete.
respectable.
Respected.
Again,
Yeah.
If you have your
Likes
peers
his
that
family.
respect you, yeah, you just can't hate a guy like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Doesn't get his coaches fired.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yep, it's all you. No, it's me.
Yep.
Favorite Bears memory.
Congratulations.
Yep. You've seen a Super Bowl, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, when Hester took back the opening kick
In the Super Bowl.
in the Super Bowl, and then we got bodied, that just ruins that whole moment for me. So I can't go with that. I would say my most recent one that I was just like, this is awesome.
You get to live through. Yeah, it's just one of those moments.
And it's very recent too. It's from last season. The clinching the NFC North against the Packers.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
And
When they've had a monopoly, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
That was
I
sick.
mean, we don't like the Packers, but they were a good team. They had a monopoly over the NFC North because they
were
terrible.
were a
The
good team.
Vikings are terrible. We're terrible. The Bears were terrible.
Yep.
The Lions have always been terrible.
Yeah.
So you know.
It was, yeah. You got to respect it.
Oh my God, that literally almost killed me.
I wish it would have killed me.
Yeah.
I have
After
decided
tonight's game,
I want to die. Dude, that was,
I might never play in that league again.
there's a good chance I just wasted $45.
Yep.
And that I will never get back.
Yep. Oh well.
Whatever.
I just wasted a lot more money.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
What's your favorite Red Wings memory?
I talked about it earlier. I mean, the Conn Smythe shift, Zetterberg, '08 finals.
Yeah.
You've got the Pittsburgh Penguins with a prime Crosby, a prime Malkin,
Hate Crosby.
5-on-3, and Zetterberg bodied them. He controlled the puck for a good, I want to say 15 seconds from his own zone to their zone while having a shot or two on net. He outmuscled Sidney Crosby just, if you're looking from the net goalie perspective, just left of the goal. Outmuscled him. I got to say the Conn Smythe shift.
Yeah.
There's never been a shift that's been named, I don't think, like that. I could be wrong. But when you have a shift named the Conn Smythe shift and then you go ahead and win the Conn Smythe, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Heavy.
Heavy respect.
It banged heavy.
Yep.
I respect it.
Yep. Last question.
The only question.
The only question that really matters.
Yeah. Chicken strips or chicken nuggets?
Yeah, chicken strips. I mean, I love me some sea nugs.
McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I don't care if they were made out of straight bones.
Yeah.
I know how they're made. I love when, and again, a rant, but I love when people, like, I eat fast food on the daily.
Yeah.
My dad bod shows it. Don't care.
Yeah. If I die, I die.
Yeah. If I die, I'm going to die happy. I'm not going to die eating kale. If somebody put kale in front of me, I would legitimately try to fight you.
Yeah, if you put kale in front, like if I came
Or
over for
quinoa.
a nice
Oh,
family
we're
dinner,
fighting.
and
Straight
you
fighting.
put kale in front of me on my face, you might as well just kick me in my balls.
Yep. You might as well just ask me to leave. 'Cause
It's
I
the
will
same
be
thing.
leaving.
I will reach across the table
Yeah.
and give you the business.
The business. The hands.
Yeah.
How many hands will you throw?
Infinity
hands.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll get them all.
Yep. All the hands that you could think of will be assorted to your face.
I will make hands. They'll call me Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel, Gretel.
Yep. Big hands, big Gretel.
Yeah.
But that is it. I love Letterman. I really want people to start sending them in.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be hilarious, and I want crazy questions, like nothing like borderline anything like bad, but
Don't
like
be
some stupid.
Be
questions.
wild.
Be
Actually,
wild.
say whatever the hell you want,
Yeah, screw
but
it.
you might not get it read on the
I
show.
mean, if it's like racist or anything,
Yeah, we-
it's probably not going to get on the show.
yeah,
But
I don't think we're
I
gonna
want
have
some
a fun time
stupid
with
questions.
PR on that one.
like, we just saw a poll on Twitter: Mitch Trubisky or Lamar Jackson. What? Is that even a question? Lamar Miller.
And
You
it was
have a
like
running
80
back playing quarterback
Yeah.
against a quarterback playing quarterback.
Yeah. Stop.
Stop it. Come on.
If
Just
you
stop
even
it.
if that thought crosses your mind, you need
And you
help.
have to think of like Mitch or Lamar.
If
No,
you have a heart,
you're
it was
wrong.
a Redskins fan that I saw tweeted.
You're
to.
wrong.
It had like 650 votes, and it was like 83% Mitch.
It's a
17.
no-brainer. You're dumb.
It's almost like a troll. I think
yeah.
anybody who voted for Lamar.
It's probably a troll. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that'll
Silly.
do her.
Yeah. That's
That'll do her
silliness
up.
is what that is.
We appreciate any feedback that y'all give us.
Mm-hmm.
We won't take it to heart. Might fight you though.
Yeah. If I
But
fight,
that's
I fight.
not. It's not personal. Trust us. It's just
It is what it
business.
is.
The business.
Duh. Did you say duh business?
The bears. The bearsness.
Duh Bears.
I don't know. We're just getting off again.
Yeah.
But that'll do her. We will catch you next time. Respect the jersey.
Respect my mom.
Don't do that. She's an alcoholic.